Arya Kamatahan. We all are deluded. All are trapped in an illusion. Here it is raining. They are snowing. Somewhere else dry period. Another place typhoon. What are these all about? It is not all these are illusion of the mind. In other words, Maya of Vijnana. What Vijnana Maya gives in like an icing cake. Because of this icing cake, you must not lose your human nature. As a human being, if you can see reality as it is, what is the real nature of a human being? Is it not attempting to see the reality, the truth? If you do not see the truth, even for a moment, it will be like you have not seen the reality of that icing cake. You may have seen large wedding cake made of many layers, but only a small part of the cake is cut and eaten. Most of the parts are made of foam as decoration and are not edible. Our story is also like an icing cake. What we dress, what we think, what we see, what we hear, and whom we associate with all our illusions, a Maya only. Our mind knows whether we are happy or sorrowful. Mostly we become sorrowful because of the fear of losing, losing imaginary things. Is there any other greater joke than this? This is the funniest story in the world. Creating non-existent imaginary things and weeping for those. Animals cannot understand this, but humans have the capacity to understand. It is irrelevant, irrelevant, irrelevant who you are, what you are, and your social status. What is important is whether you know the truth or not. Once you know the truth, you start living with the truth. You become free. This is the profundity or of knowing the truth. Once the truth is seen, you will not again be caught up with Maya. You do not daydream. You do not fail again and again. You do not give or cry when leaving the world. You will see death every moment. You will never worry about death. That is also see and blissful. If we do not lose things in the world, how can there be new things? Think for a moment. If this plantain tree does not fall down, how can there be an opportunity for a new plantain tree? Why don't we require nature? Respect nature. Why don't we respect nature? If this mother plantain tree does not fall down, there is no room for a baby plantain to grow. How can new people be born on earth if people do not leave the world? This is nature. There exists only nature. Similar to the plantain tree falling down to let the baby plantain tree grow. Elderly people will have to leave to let others come. Otherwise, there will be no space in our houses for newborns. Nature is the truth. Is there any story other than nature? There is no story. There is no point in living in the illusion. Daydreaming in the illusion, it is like thinking about a non-existent rainbow. It is all right to see the rainbow and enjoy it, but we should not cry and ask to possess the rainbow. We should not try to calm. We should not try to claim ownership for the rainbow. We know the fact that we can never get a rainbow. In a similar manner, we should not try to process of claim ownership of this illusory world. On the other hand, to claim ownership, there is nobody there, nobody here. What is needed to be done is simply see the rainbow and its beauty and be happy. Similarly, see the beauty of rain and be happy. See the wind and be happy. Try to be happy in all circumstances, no matter what comes on the way, whether it is flood, water, sorrow, and overflowing river. Even if your last breath is about to go, be happy. This packet of flesh and bones, is like the soil of the earth. There is nobody in here. How wonderful, how blissful it is if you can see and a bit by that there is no world, nobody, it is simply the happening in nature. Nothing apart from nature. No thing, yes, that you will be ever blissful. This peace and bliss can be achieved only through the understanding of Dhamma. No one can reach this state without seeing how the sense of individually and world come into seeming existence. That is annihilation of dukkha or suffering will not happen until such recognition of the truth happens. All are in dukkha. If you want to get out of this fire and dukkha, you should understand and recognize the truth through Buddhist philosophy. All beings and suffering by knowing the truth. How beautiful if all human beings could recognize this truth. We do not think anyone in the Buddha's path falls into lower realm or has dukkha even at this moment. Therwan Saranai.